All right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing? We're just getting started, aren't we? I mean, is it Saturday night tonight? It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a good time. I noticed that the shade is coming this way slowly. It's going to take a while, but it's going to cool off. It's going to be a spectacular evening, lots of good music. So I want to introduce our next performer. He's a singer-songwriter who actually comes right here from Twainhart. He is the principal songwriter for a local band here called Little Fuller Band. And tonight he's going to be playing on this stage again with the Neighborhood Sound. So let me introduce Tim McCaffery.
Thank you. Thanks. Hi, everybody. How's it going? It's warm again. So don't be afraid to get naked. I'm just kidding. It's not that kind of festival. It's tonight. Hey, I wanted to, before I even start playing, or while I'm playing, I should say, my buddy Thomas owns the Snore Brewing Company, and he gave me a hat and a shirt, and he also said to me he'd give me $1 for everyone who buys a beer over there during my set. So if you go buy a beer from Snore Brewing Company, he's going to give me $1 for every beer that he sells. That was basically my version of a tip. I think he's an amazing guy. He's an amazing family. He's known my wife since since they were kids, and so I really want to support those guys. I'm wearing the hat and shirt right now, Snore Brewing Company. They're right outside the gate, so if you want a beer, go get yourself a beer for me. Thank you. Tell him Tim McCaffery sent you, please, so he knows to put that dollar in the right place. Right up my back pocket. The inaugural Bigfoot Fest. Hard shell on the outside, but you're soft in the middle. Take a hammer to the shell just to watch you fall. Well, it seems you lost sight of that fire burning underneath the griddle. Just one slip, you're gonna lose it all. Now you play this game of lies, but your eyes only tell the truth. You know my daddy, well, he raised me different. You keep your enemies tight and you won't end up just feeling black and blue. But when the sun sets, you're not left there shivering, because the madness is a gift if you can learn to deal with it. You gotta live more than exist. With the mayhem, this disorder, the pandemonium, and all the uproar of this bedlam, craziness, my insanity, it's just foolishness to deal with the madness. With the madness. When they brought you in, you told yourself that you'd be ready for fighting. You didn't realize as they take your eyes away. And they touch you to the floor, man, that must have been so damn frightening. You had no choice, now you had to stay. And when mama gave you the spoon, you couldn't feel a thing. It was a blanket dawn on Winter's Day. Now they all called you pawn, but you knew that you were a king. You had to find yourself a better way. 'Cause the madness is a gift if you can learn to deal with it. You gotta live more than exists with the mayhem, this disorder, the pandemonium, all the uproar of this bedlam, craziness, my insanity is just foolishness. Deal with the madness, oh yeah, yeah. With the madness, hard shell on the outside, but you're soft in the middle. You take a hammer to the shell just to watch you fall. Thank you. How great is this for Twainhart, huh? I think this is like the best event that's ever been on this field. I mean, there's been quite a few over the last 20-something years that I've been here, but this is pretty flipping cool, right? So this next song is called Prudence Over Profit. It's a song I wrote when I was with a Little Fuller Band. And it's about choosing the right thing over profit. Basically, there's been a lot of profit over prudence these days, and I think it's a good message to spread that we need to do the right thing first. So here's to the right thing. Well, now Tommy liked to live his life in a swinging luxury. Flashed his money for everyone to see. But when Uncle Sam came calling on the king, he had fallen and he found himself on Skid Row, poverty. Now Susie, she was greedy, but she didn't like to work, huh? So she found herself a man who rolled in dough. But when they both found a honey who didn't really give a shit about money, well, she found herself with Tommy on Skid Row. Sorry, kiddo. And that's why I choose prudence over profit. It's how I like to live my life, you see. Well, please don't get me wrong, I like that money in my pocket, but it's prudence over profit for me. Now Jerry, he was flipping with his women and his wine, but he wanted everybody to know that boy could roll. But when that cocaine took over, hell, it bowled old Jerry over. It was a blow, not old Jerry who's in control. And that's why I choose sober prophet. It's how I like to live my life, you see. Well, please don't get me wrong, I like that money in my pocket, 'cause it's a prudent sober profit for me. Well, now please don't think that my whole life's a drag. I like to hoot and holler up to, yeah. But two in the bush is the same one of my bag. That's all I'm really trying to say to you. To you, oh, now when I think about it, well, it really makes me nervous, 'cause I know that all that money can steer you wrong. No, if I ever question, I just listen to my own suggestion, 'cause it's the words, wisdom that I've written down in my song. And that's why I choose prudent sober prophet. It's how I like to live my life, you see. Please don't get me wrong, I like that money in my pocket, 'cause it's prudent sober profit for me. Oh yes, I choose prudent sober prophet. It's how I like to live my life, you see. Well, please don't get me wrong, I like that money in my pocket, but it's a prudent sober profit for me. Oh yes, it's a prudent sober profit for me. Oh yes, it's prudent sober profit. Hey, yeah, for me. Thank you. Man, all this smoke makes it a little more rough to sing. Those high notes. Starting to sound like that gal from Romancing the Stone. Jack. Come on, Jack. This next one's called Bare Knuckle Boxer. I should have invited Dolan up here. The southern dust settled on canvas. That crowd he refused to sing. I think it's time we just quit before all this madness just forces you right out of that ring. But you've been training for this moment, spending hours throwing punches at that bag. You know it's time to stop before you're completely broken, and we're forced to raise white flag. If you can stand tall, you bare knuckle boxer. You can win this 12-round bout. This ain't no walkout fight, but no matter what it costs you, drop your fist before you get knocked out. So your name's gonna go down in history. You had your hands on that prize-fighting belt. The spotlight has shifted, boy, there ain't no mystery. It's just how them cards are dealt. You can stand tall, you bare-knuckle boxer. You can win this 12-round bout. This ain't no walkout fight, but no matter what it costs you, drop your fist before you get knocked out. Well, I've been standing in your corner. Well, everyone else just left you alone. Oh, I lifted you up when no one else is gonna. Now it's time for you to come home. For you to come home. You ain't never gonna be forgotten. You had so many up against the ropes, but you know that the sweetest fruit is right before it's rotten. You keep them cheering with the highest hopes. Now you can stand tall, you bare-knuckle boxer. 'Cause you can't win this 12-round bout. This ain't no walkout fight, and no matter what it costs you, drop your fist before you get knocked out. Yeah, drop your fist before you get knocked out. Thanks. Thank you. Well, I woke up at dawn with my girl in my arms, smile plastered on my face. She crawled out of bed, dragged a comb across her head. She was an angel the devil must have raised. And she's lean and long, pretty good with a song, and like a switch she can turn me on. But she's alright, so she can do no wrong. Well, I'm sitting on top of the world. Now things are going good, just like they should. And it's the music, well, it ain't half bad. I got the dawn ring fans, some are clapping their hands. There sure ain't no flash in the pan, 'cause there's a man over there waving dough in the air. He said he's gonna make me a millionaire. Now, pretty soon I won't have a single care, while I'm sitting on top of the world. Top of the world, all as pretty as I can be. Sitting here on top of the world, don't you wish you were more like me? Don't you wish you were more like me? Now that boss man said, if you want to make the bread, you got to take this show out on the road. So I packed up my gear and I hit the frontier. I said, oh, look out world, here I go. Now my friends, they come and go just like a traveling show. I had to give up my house, my home, and sometimes I feel just so alone, sitting on top of the world. Sitting here on top of the world, oh, is this how it's supposed to be? Sitting here on top of the world, are you sure you want to be like me? Are you sure you want to be like me? Now that whiskey and wine, the real good time, just keeps rolling on in. The fortune and fame having to play your game. I tried to catch up, but I just can't win. And I think back to the place in that girl and her face. God, I wish I could get back to that space, but my good times, they left without a trace while I was sitting on top of the world. Sitting here on top of the world, oh, with nothing left to do. Seems I'd give my whole life up just to be with you. See, now I'm thinking, oh, that pretty little girl. What do I gotta do to get back to her world? Now when I see her, I'm gonna give her a twirl, and I'll be sitting on top of the world. Hey, I'll be sitting on top of the world. Hey, I'll be sit down, yeah, top of the world. Thanks. Hey, so I want to bring a guy up here who I think it was almost 5 years ago, I taught this kid, this like 13-year-old kid, how to play guitar. And literally he came in and he wanted to learn how to play guitar for his 8th grade mentorship at the Waldorf school. And talked to his parents, and they brought him in, and he came in with this old dirty guitar with strings that had practically rusted, and we sat there and I ran through some basic things, and I said, what, how about we just start with a song? You want to learn a song? He wanted to play a song for his presentation, and he came in, and we sat there and we learned the songs, and I showed him some things to do as just having fun on the guitar to keep him interested. And I said, okay, practice that. It's going to be kind of difficult, but come back next week and we'll work on it again. And he came back in the next week and he knew the song. And he never played guitar before, but now he's playing guitar. He knew this song, the song that he was, not this song, but like he knew the song that he wanted to play, and he was like running through these chords. And there were chords in this song that were like, it's not the kind of type of chords you show like a first time player, like minors and bar chords and stuff like that. And I was in shock, right? So he's playing me this song, and I'm in complete shock. And I go, well, do you know the words? Can you sing? And then this kid here, right? He's 13 years old, starts singing. And I'm like, wait, what? What's going on? This kid's voice was really impressive, especially at his age. And his mom came to pick him up from my office, and I was like, do you know what you have here? Do you understand what you have here? You have a really talented kid here. I remember Rebecca was like, really? Because I'm not sure. Like, I'm his mom, so I don't know. Like, yeah, he's great. So that's Clavey Wood. I want to bring up Clavey Wood. We're going to play a few songs. Clavey Wood's now, he's 18 years old. He's going to Somerville. He's a local boy. I hope we get to see a bunch of him. And we're going to play 3 songs that he's chosen, so I don't know all the words. I got to get my cheat sheets here a sec. He is the bestest. That is correct. We keeping this one?
Yeah. Sweet Adeline?
Sweet on.
It's 5.
Yep, yep.
Go for it. Sweet Adeline, apple of my eye. Sweet Adeline, oh, won't you be mine? Where are you from? What do you do? Why did you run? Somebody's missing on you, and they're crying, sweet Adeline, apple of my eye. Sweet Adeline, oh, won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Oh, won't you be mine? Oh, won't you be mine? Sweet Adeline, why don't you be mine? Lord, save my soul. Those eyes of you that make the thunder roll, they turn the ocean blue. Now I'm just crying, sweet Adeline, apple of my eye. Sweet Adeline, oh, won't you be mine? 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 Sweet Adeline, why don't you be mine? Sweet Adeline, why don't you be mine?
I don't want him to be more nervous, but this is the first time he's ever been on stage with a crowd this big. He's a regular down in Sonora on Art Night. I know that they're going to be doing a gig here. Him and Huck
Yeah.
are going to be doing an official gig at one of the shops down there the next Saturday Art Night. So find him. He's either busking on the street or he's in one of the shops, so find him because the two of them are really talented.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be there.
You guys will all recognize the song. And if you don't recognize the song, shame on you.
Come on down to where them tracks cross High Street. You're gonna watch the whole world go insane. See the ladders hit the rocks and the bushes like the stars are coming down like rain. Here she comes, just a skin and bone skeleton. She's food for the crack cocaine. She's got a baby living right outside the city, man. She don't even remember his name. Well, his name is Adolf Hitler, Albert Einstein, Jesse James. Oh, hail to the greatest of sails. Everything inside's got to be sold. Oh, hail to work or to jail. Man, they're closing them doors on the world. Laugh if you want to, really is kind of funny, 'cause the world is a car and you're the crash test dummy. The hurt's stampede now, oh, the fence is gone. The television, it is always on, and they say, save the children, but drop the bomb. Replace the word right with the word wrong. Said there's a big sale on Tuesday. Get it before it's gone. Get a picture with the 4 horsemen for a nominal sum. And now that they got everything, they like to sell you some. Oh, hail to the greatest of sales. Everything inside's got to be sold. Oh, hail to work or to jail. Man, they're closing them doors on the world. Take this pill now and put it on your tongue. It keeps you acting just like everyone. It keeps you from feeling good, bad, ugly, crazy, dumb. It ain't a drug, goddammit, I'd give it to my only son. Well, no one's gonna get arrested, no one's having any fun. Doctor's orders, I feel your heartbeat. Go ahead and take you one. Oh, now you're duller than a singing saw, skin uncomfortably numb. Oh, it's a Thorazine work party with free fluoride bubble gum. And you wander like a zombie out into the midday sun. Oh, hail to the greatest of sales. Everything inside's got to be sold. Oh, hail to Stewart or to jail. Man, they're closing them doors on the world. No, I wasn't. Yeah, that was me. I thought it was me. 6th fret.
I love this song.
Think of all the time you get to know it. Think of all the world I found spinning a ride. Think of all the clothes I wore to hide it from you. So let's take a long walk home tonight. Think of all the falling down and the hiding under. Think of all the time. Hey. Think of all the hours I spent in constant reflection. Well, it gets you down, but it don't make it right. Made it my personal intervention. So what a waste of time. Got a feeling I can't get over. What if all we had has always been right? Think of all the love you gain when you send it over. Think of all the wool I've spun to be here tonight. Think of all the time. 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 Think of all the time.
It's Clavey Wood, everybody.
Thank you.
I know it won't be long till you're going to be able to see that guy, I don't know, on Shoreline or something like that. Hope everyone's buying beer, by the way. I get $1 for every beer you buy over at Sonora Brewing. So head over to the Sonora Brewing right outside the gate, get yourself a beer, tell them Tim McCaffery sent you, and they're going to put $1 aside just for me, which is really cool. Right outside the gate, it's a big old black trailer, and it says Sonora Brewing right outside. Buy them a beer, tell them Tim McCaffery sent you, and they're going to take that. They're going to take $1 from your purchase, and they're going to put it, aside for me. That's what I want. I want 500 people over there personally. Don't be afraid to buy 2 beers. Hey. Don't buy 3 beers. I think that's against the rules or something for one person to buy 3 beers. But you can buy 2 beers and walk away, and then you can come back and buy 2 more. And I get $4. This is a song I wrote. It's about a woman I know who's real close to me. I won't say her name because this song is like a love-hate thing for her. Most of the songs I write are about this woman. You'll figure it out why she hates this song. Well, a soldier knows just how she feels while she's crawling through that mud nearly every day. She stares out the window, now she's spinning her wheels, just wondering if she should go or if she should stay. Them piled dishes on, well, they're piled out high. They remind her of the set from the day she wed. And those pressed flowers in her notebook that were picked on a day in July from a field where the two once made their bed. But now she's ruling rock bottom, and it's plain to see we all got problems, but she's a queen of misery. She prays for the rain all summer long. Then she curses all them clouds when winter comes. Then she'll push him away, and she'll weep when he's gone. When he gets back, well, she just turns and runs. But now she's a ruling rock bottom, and it's plain to see. Now, we all got problems, but she's a queen. She's a queen of misery. Now pick yourself up from those bootstraps. Don't you know this life will begin? And I'll help you push those curtains back. Don't you think it's time to let the light shine in? Well, she'll work those fields and she'll sow the seeds. And I'll wait for the day to break open and the rain to come down. A rainbow is there, well, you just got to believe that the sunshine needs her time to come around. But now she's a ruling rock bottom, and it's plain to see. She's got problems with those roots way down deep. Yeah, she's ruling rock bottom, and it's no stranger to me. 'Cause we all got problems, but she's a queen. Yeah, she's the queen of misery. Thank you. Now, let's play a fun one, huh? That one sure is depressing. This one's for Nate Hall. You guys know Nate Hall? Nate Hall Construction. If you have him as your contractor, he'll give me $1. Well, I rolled in on a Friday, and you wouldn't believe what I seen, huh? There was a fat man with a roll wearing diamond ring. So I slipped into his pocket. Wasn't nothing you could do to stop it. Now he's a down and out, but I'm a living like a king. 'Cause I paid my dues and done my time. All of that money's got you feeling fine. I wanna thank you, but it's a time for me to go. Well, I've done my time and paid my dues. Now I got to get down my traveling shoes. I wanna thank you, but I got to hit the road. Down next town was slicing butter. Oh, Grifter's paradise. I was a big black cat surrounded by a bunch of mice. So I took what they were given. Oh, just like those gods in heaven. 'Cause if you're serving pie, well, I'm gonna take that slice. Woo! I paid my dues and done my time. All of that money's got me feeling fine. I wanna thank you, but it's a time for me to go. Well, I've done my time and paid my dues. Now I got to get down the traveling shoes. I wanna thank you, but I got to hit the road. Carries a hefty load, but down shoulder and weight with my pockets filled with gold. Yeah. Sometimes it's lonely, but it's the price you have to pay. sun shining on me every day. Now the rails drop me off in some city, and I just can't tell a lie. Stealing candy from your babies, I had buckets of money piled high. And as for your policeman, well, I really don't give a damn. I keep them blurry with the cocaine, the whiskey, and that wine. Oh my. 'Cause I've paid my dues and done my time. All of that money's got me feeling fine. I wanna thank you, but it's time for me to go. Well, I've done my time and paid my dues. Now I've got to get down the treble and juice. I wanna thank you, but I got to hit the road. Yeah, well, I've got to hit the road. Woo-hoo. Got to hit the road. Yes, I got to hit the road. Thanks. Well, I came in on the scene, lots of dope that decrystallized. Sure wasn't familiar, but you were there, much to my surprise. So I cut past that smoke and all that coke, cut up on your mirror. When I got to your corner, had the feeling that this all would disappear. For a moment my mind was blown. Well, I was scared and felt so alone. Well, I was staring my death in the face. Gotta get out of this place, head for the sea. 'Cause I was gone. 'Cause I was gone. Well, I was gone. I was gone. So I busted through the crowd and I made my way straight to the sand. And all them bodies intertwined just like some gypsy caravan. Then the flames licked the face of that once self-appointed king. And as I reached the tree line, I swear I heard the whole crowd sing. You can't leave, you're the host of this night. There were 3 more acts of love scenes, such sweet delight. I was born of concrete and steel, but now I do feel gonna tear up these roots. 'Cause I was gone. I was gone. Yeah, I was gone. Hey, yeah. I'm racing through the forest. I already heard the ocean and her tide. Peeled off my skin, I just trapped my soul inside. When those waves crash over me, I'll be standing there, nothing left to hide. Right on that horizon, she's got her arms open wide. Sweet salvation, hold me close in your arms. There's no more desperation, 'cause it's flown I've peeled off the skin that has trapped my soul inside. Cool. I'm glad you like that one. What? Say what? Can't hear you. Like 2. I got two more maybe. I can do like 5 more. You want 5 more? Me neither. Who's running this show? The song's about my grandfather, who became my best friend at the last few years of his life. Taught me how to drive. Taught me how to like ask out girls. And he really taught me what it means to be honest and straightforward and good and all the things that grandpas do if you're lucky enough to have one and that spends time with you. I want to tell you about the man I knew, gave it his best shot. He wasn't different from me and you. He was dealt the cards that he got. And he would talk about the man in the moon a little more often than not. He would drink from the bottle, sound like Aristotle, with the liquor that my daddy bought. You cause him not. Won't you even try to tell me who, what, where, when, and why? Who, what, where, when, and why? His hands were made of leather, steel, wool, and stone. He came from a different era where heroes were made and not born. And sunshine was his shelter, though his clothes were tattered and torn. But he would take down the crooks from the history books from the moment the boy was born. You cause me not. Don't you even dare to tell me who, what, why, when, and where. Who, what, why, when, and where. Who, what, why, when, and where. He said, takes more than living. You gotta take it just to give it. The high-riding sinner will be the tales that you'll hear. But don't be a quitter or some counterfeiter. You know you might want to reconsider before it all disappears. Now he took his last bow, standing on our stage. Sometimes I wonder if he ever thought I made the grade. And I dream about the car rides we had, the conversations that we gave. And I remember the places, the beautiful faces, all the friends that we have made. You cause me not. I guess I know your truth about where, what, why, when, and who. Where, what, why, when, and who. Where, what, why, when, and who. Oh, dear friend, I sure miss you. That one always gets me. Woo! All right, this is my last song. I hope everyone had a good time. I hope everyone's been enjoying the music today all day. We got music into the night. Headlining tonight is a real cool band called the Neighborhood Sound. Got a kick-ass guitar player who writes cool songs. I know him personally really well. Plus the drummer, Kevin Berkling, who's out here. Skis Nava is running around somewhere being cool with his long hair, all cool. He's in the porta potty. Oh yeah, that's right. Stay away from the raw shellfish. Skis had that earlier. Now he's in the porta potty. Well, the wind blew in from the west. Sea was quiet and still. Dreamed of a time where I thought to myself, hot damn, you know, we were invincible. Her hair had shone like gold. Her eyes, they shine like the bay. Her smile revealed her soul. Heart swept in with the waves. We rode tandem down a cobblestone road. We weren't afraid of a thing. We thought our love was the definition of bold. And this is the song that we'd sing. We'd sing, let's steal away. We'll be kings and queens, not just slaves. And we'll do our damnedest to make this all count before we lie down in our graves. Now our room, it had such a beautiful view, but that's not what occupied my mind. 'Cause I was thinking of her, and she was thinking of me too. Was a love we were trying to define. And we laid down on a feather bed. I never felt so free. And I would have held her until we reached the end. But that's when she whispered to me. She said, let's steal away. Be kings and queens, not just slaves. We'll do our damnedest to make this all count before we lie down in our graves. Now the days, they went on forever, and time stood still for us two. And I thought that we'd always be together. I guess we decided to break those rules. But that fire burned so bright, and each flame now reminds me of our song. And I knew that there was nothing more right, 'cause when we sang, the world sang along. We'd sing, let's steal away. We'll be kings and queens, not just slaves. And we'll do our damnedest to make this all count before we lie down in our graves. Well, let's steal away. We'll be kings and queens, We won't be slaves, 'cause we'll do our damnedest to make this all count before we lie down in our graves. We'll do our damnedest to make this all count before we lie down in our graves. Before we lie down in our graves. Before we lie down in our graves. Thank you so much. Happy Bigfoot Festival, everybody. You know, Bigfoot Festival, BFF. So we're all BFFs now.